Alright, well, boys, welcome back to another vlog. Right now it's 6 in the morning. You can see that the sun didn't even come up yet. It's too early for this. But today we're gonna be headed back to Kuala Lumpur. We're gonna be taking the Malaysian bullet train back. It's gonna be a 4-hour ride. I probably won't film too much just because we have a lot of stuff to carry this time because we bought a lot of stuff here. So I'm probably gonna film a little montage of it. If you guys want to see a more in-depth look about what the bullet train looks like, be sure to check out my vlog titled "Going to Penang," or it'll have Penang in the title. Riding the bullet train. It'll have you'll know what video it is. I'll link it down in the description or the comments. I'll link it down. Just check out that video. But until then, guys, I'll see you back in Kuala Lumpur and enjoy this little montage of us going back to Kuala Lumpur. So we just got off that 4-hour train ride. That train ride was kind of brutal, I'm not gonna lie. It felt a lot longer this time than it did last time for some reason. But we're back at the KL Central, and that's the Ruby Lounge that we were the last time we were here. We got to chill up there, and right now it's around 12 o'clock. So I think the plan is I think we're gonna head back to the first hotel that we stayed at, the Imperial Lexus. We're gonna go back to that one, pick up our luggage, because remember, we stored luggage there for 3 days because we didn't want to bring it to Penang with us. And we're gonna grab that luggage, and then we're probably gonna go to the new hotel, store it there, and then we'll see where the journey takes us. This might be a shorter video because I don't think we're gonna do much today, just because our trip unfortunately is coming to an end. I can't believe it. You know, I feel like the vacation just started. But yeah. So I'll probably put the camera back on when we get everything settled down. So I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, my boys. So we just got to the new hotel, and don't be fooled. So this new hotel is called Unimax Sunway Velocity. So there's a couple of them. So there's one that's a Sunway Velocity mall, and in the mall is a hotel. It's not that one. The hotel that we're staying at looks something like this. So the drop off is here, and it's somewhere in an alley. So make sure when you guys are looking for it, it's not the one that's near the Velocity Mall. It's near the Velocity Mall. It's like a minute away, but it's behind the Velocity Mall in a corner. And when we hop out, I'll be sure to show you what the entrance looks like. But yeah, so after we got dropped off at the station, the train station, we kind of just went to go get some lunch, and then we picked up our luggage back at the old hotel, and then we came straight here. So we didn't really do too much, so I didn't really bother filming because I don't want to bore you guys with that kind of stuff. So yeah, probably drop off our luggage, get some rest, and then we might explore the Sunway Velocity Mall, and I'll show you guys where this specific hotel is located, and of course I'll show you guys what the room is. So this is what the hotel floor kind of looks like. See, it's a little basic compared to the other ones I've seen. But the cool thing about this one is that it's 2-bedroom, just like the Imperial Lexus one. So this is what the hotel looks like inside. It's not really a hotel, it's more of an apartment. And that's the reason why this place doesn't have a lobby. It's because it's classified as an apartment. This is the living room. The cool thing about this one is the balcony. You got a nice TV, you got a router.
3-bedroom, Nathan.
3-bedroom?
What 3-bed?
Let me see this. So this is the first bedroom. Standard looking bedroom. Got a closet. Bathroom right there. Another bedroom right there. And I think this is the master bedroom. So who gets the master bedroom, Mom?
It doesn't matter, you can take it.
So this is a master bedroom. So this is the master bedroom toilet.
Yeah.
So as you can see, the style of this hotel looks very similar to that of and a very apartment, because that's the reason this hotel, while it's classified hotel, it's more of a hotel apartment style, but it's different from the Imperial one because this one doesn't even have a hotel lobby. This one has more of like a property management, so that's the cool thing. So it's a little bit different. The room doesn't feel as luxury as compared to the other ones, but it does. What I do like about this hotel is that we have 3 bedrooms. Mom, how much is it was it to stay here? Mom, how much was it to stay here?
I paid 2 nights for 145.
So 2 nights for 145. Whether that's worth it or not, you can tell. But
I booked like 4 months in advance.
it's booked 4 months in advance. So is it worth 145? Maybe for 3 bedroom, but I don't know. I think the Imperial Lexus look better in terms of luxury. But this one's still cool. There's a lot to love about it. So we're gonna unpack and then I'll probably turn the camera back on when we do something cool. So I forgot to show you guys what the second bathroom looks like. And this is the second bathroom, and this is the bathroom that's not in the master bedroom. And you can see that it's kind of just like a standard bathroom, but what's weird about it is that you don't really have a curtain or like a bathtub. All the water, you kind of just shower in the middle of the bathroom, and all the water just drains into these little 2 holes right here. So that's the second bathroom. And then going out here, you got a cool balcony, which the balcony is probably the second coolest thing that you'll get. You get a nice view of the city, but I mean, all the other hotels had great views as well. It's just that they weren't in a balcony, you can see through the window, but it's still a great view. You see that down there, they got a park, and somewhere around here is a gaming cafe, which you know we're gonna go to. So other than this hotel being close to a mall and having 3 bedrooms, it's kind of on the lower tier in all the hotels we stayed in Malaysia, but it's still decent for what it is. And luckily we only have 2 nights here, so I'm gonna cut the camera off and I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, my boys, so we just came out, and I didn't mention this, but we just learned this. We just learned this in the room. The chargers are not like traditional chargers, so you have to bring an international charger or an adapter that you can use, right?
$40 for 2 nights.
40. Okay. But as I was saying, so basically, in the room, so typically when you go to the other hotel rooms, they'll have like USB chargers so you can charge your electronics and things like that. This hotel, they only have adapters, like traditional plug heads, but it's suited for only Asian devices, so you need to bring an international adapter if you stay at these older kind of apartments. And unlike the Imperial Lexus was like a hybrid between the apartment and hotel. This one's in a full-on apartment. It's the whole vibe is an apartment. The rooms are like apartments, everything like that. So that's just another travel tip. If you guys are coming to South Asia, make sure you guys bring an international device charger adapter. So it's very convenient because a lot of them don't really use the traditional American heads. They'll have like their own little bigger, wider Asian heads for their chargers. So that's just a quick tip for you guys. But behind me, you guys can see that this is the Sunway Mall, and it's only literally like a 30-second walk. So this building right here is our hotel. This entire building is our hotel, and just in front of it is this huge mall that has a Toys R Us. It has a street food court, I believe. Even has a, I don't know if that's a Chili's like back in America. It might be actually. There's a movie theater, and there's even a Palmer in there. So we're gonna head there right now. So going into the mall, this is what you'll see. You'll see they have a lot of American brands. So they have H&M, Bed and Body Works, Starbucks, Victoria's Secret.
Go out to the food court, see what they have.
Is the food court upstairs?
Yeah. It's a food street.
A food street. So it's very similar to the Pavilion Mall,
But not that upscale.
but not that upscale.
Average.
But this is like more average, but this one has a lot of American brands. So it's like, it's not really a local mall, is the best way I can put it. Because the local malls have mostly like their local brands that sell questionable stuff. You guys can see up here, we have a Miniso, Brands Outlet, Your. So I guess this is kind of a mix in between. So they do have some local brands here and American brands. So it's like a mid-tier mall. And just for reference, this is the Sunway Velocity Mall. And it looks solid. They got a McDonald's up in here, a Juicy. Ooh, I'm gonna have to get a juicy fresh juice bar. I don't know, I kind of like smoothies better. So going up to the 3rd floor, you'll see that they got more restaurants. He's like over there, they got a coffee store. I end up getting a mango banana. What'd you get, Mom?
Watermelon juice.
Is it good?
Good. Very refreshing.
All right, now we're looking for the Pop Mart. That's how you know it's not. Oh, this one. Oh, that's the worker.
Sorry.
What? Over there got a grilled fish. So going up to the 3rd floor, I think it's mostly just restaurants. It smells mostly like just food. But as you guys can tell, in here it just kind of looks like an average mall. Nothing crazy. A lot of good American brands, local brands. Not as upscale as Pavilion, not as downscale as the local malls. A little nice in between. And it's super convenient because it's right in front of our hotel. So this is the main section of the mall. And I think this mall has 4 floors. And the higher you go, the more restaurants you'll see. And right now we're kind of still looking for the Pop Mart. This mall is pretty massive. You going in here, Mom? So right there you can see it. Food, street food, it's on the highest floor. And up top is the most restaurants. Up there they got all that street food. Kind of like a big food court. Selling mostly street food, which is really, really cool. Right now I'm gonna check out this game store, see what they got. See what your electronics they got from me. What? What's cheap? Oh, a gym? You trying to call me fat?
No, just someone who got deflated.
Seaweed Club, what's that? Oh, it's a restaurant. Where's the Pop Mart? We went through like 4 different floors. Where? Oh, they got shabu. And they got another boba store right here. Fresh fruit. That might be like a juice kind of bar. Yeah, it's a juice bar, just like where I got that banana mango drink. And another one right here. So we finally found the Pop Mart, and it's on the 4th floor. Even though Google told us it was on the 3rd, that's why we couldn't find it. And it's kind of in this like giant arcade section where there's tons of games. There's another, I think another pop store down there, not Pop Mart, but just another store that sells those kind of things. There's like a bunch of stuff for kids. There's an arcade, and then what's really cool about it is right here. There's an MKB store that sells like really nice high-end mouse and keyboards, which is really, really cool. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna check out this Pop Mart. I don't think I'm recording there, so I'm gonna shut the camera off for a second. Yeah, up there. You know, after going to Pop Marts in Japan and Malaysia, I gotta say Malaysia has the most stock of Pop Mart stuff. They have a bunch of Labubus, all the series, they pretty much have them all. A lot of the newer series, they have a lot of stock of those. So
But not plushie though.
but not plushie. I'm talking about like those small little figures, that those mystery boxes that you'll see. They have a lot of them. So if you guys are interested in Labubus, you might want to come to Malaysia to get those small figures. But if you're looking for the plushies or the bigger ones, they don't really. They're sold out of them too. But they have the smaller ones, which are really, really cool. The mystery boxes. Yeah, you can only get the plushies just like anywhere else through the reseller stores that they have in Malaysia. But in terms of the mystery boxes, Malaysia by far has the most of them. They even got a Gashapon spot in here, which is pretty cool. These were all over Japan. We haven't seen too many here in Malaysia. See any ones you like? These characters are pretty cool, but I don't really know the game. Well, that one's pretty cool.
But it's not
They got an Apex one.
it's not a character.
They got Ash, Bangalore, Bloodhound, Loba, Pathfinder, and I think that's Valkyrie. That's pretty cool. I used to play Apex a lot, not anymore.
Oh, they have this thing,
So now we're at the top floor, and this is where all the street food is, or supposedly. So Mr. Teppanyaki, we've seen that at street markets and things like that. Thank you. They got an LFC fried chicken. I don't know, Slim fried chicken. Maybe that constitutes street food. So it's pretty small, nothing crazy. And that's how pretty much Malaysia is. Everything they have, they just do it just enough, nothing crazy. This is nowhere near to the level of Thailand, which is why I prefer Thailand over Malaysia, to be honest with you. Brands for less. Ooh, I think it's a second-hand store.
That no.
Yeah. And then going back down that way, you'll see that there's more restaurants. And yeah, this mall mostly has a lot of restaurants, desserts, all that good stuff. There's a lot of clothing as well, but you know, all the malls have clothing, but the food is what makes it special in my opinion. So yeah, my boys, that's pretty much a good look at this mall. It's a Sunway Velocity Mall. Just one more time for you guys. It's a pretty good mall for what it is. Personally, I think I prefer the Pavilion. I think that's just because the Pavilion is just newer. The Pavilion's got, you know, it seems more high-end, I guess. But this mall's cool too, so I'll probably cut the camera off here and I'll turn it back on if anything interesting happens, but it's probably gonna be a wrap for the mall, so I'll see you guys in a bit. So we're back outside, and so this is the entrance to the hotel. I said I'd show you guys. So this is the entrance to the hotel that we're staying at. As you can see, it's kind of like in a back alley. And the mall, the Sunway Velocity Mall, is just right over there. That building that we were just saying where I was showcasing all those shops, that's the Sunway Velocity Mall. And inside is the hotel. But that's not it. You have to come kind of down here and you'll see this Una Residential Peel. It's kind of right in front of like this blue building right here. So that's how to get there. It's right in front of the, I think that's a police station. I'm pretty sure that's a police station. So it's right in front. Just one more time, it's not the mall, because the mall has a hotel attached to it. It's the one in front of this one. So right now, we're waiting for a Grab, and I think we're gonna head back to Jalan Alor. It's the street market that I've showcased a lot on this channel, near the Pavilion Mall. So if you guys are interested in seeing what the Jalan Alor street market looks like, be sure to check out my old vlogs in Malaysia. They'll have that street market in the title or somewhere. You'll notice. Just check the description or the comments. You guys will see it. I'll link it down. And we're gonna head back there. Probably not gonna film too much just because it's gonna be redundant. It's just gonna be the same stuff. So like I said, I'll show like a little preview of it, like maybe a 30-second like a little walkthrough. But if you guys want to see a more in-depth look of the area, be sure to check out the videos linked down below. I'll be sure to showcase it. But yeah, so I'll see you guys over there. that's the Jalan Alor Street that's here in Malaysia. And I just showed you guys a little preview of it. If you guys want to see the area, be sure to check out my video in the description. I'll link it down to where we explored it more. But right now we just came back to the hotel, get some rest, and get ready for tomorrow's adventure. But this is kind of the view that you get with this new hotel. And honestly, this new hotel just isn't it. I would not recommend staying here if you're coming to Malaysia. If you're coming to Malaysia and you want to stay in Kuala Lumpur, stay in the Imperial Lexus. Do not stay in this one. This one is just, it just feels very rundown. It just feels very old. Luckily, we're only here for 2 days, so it's not going to be that bad. But I just want to stay here. But yeah, it's gonna be a wrap for this video. Hope you guys have enjoyed this one. Tomorrow is our last day, so it's gonna be a little sad, but every adventure's got to come to an end at some point, right? So until then, guys.